Fuck with y'all, man. My brother died like May 30th, 2017, right? And I went through a fucking like depression, right? I didn't know I was depressed. I just knew I was smoking a lot and I was sad as shit, right? It's like depression ain't something you can really physically see. Thank you, I got it, mama, right? She's like, no. You gotta look at somebody's actions and you gotta see, oh damn, they off, they depressed, you know what I mean? Some people turn to drugs, you know what I mean? Or alcohol, you know what I mean? I got engaged. You know? I didn't get to mourn my brother because I was too busy planning a wedding to a woman I wasn't supposed to be married to, dog. I was so pissed. I'm a courthouse dude. Let's go to courthouse, slam the gavel, we out of here. That make the most sense. I'm paying all this money. My wedding cost like $55,000. That's not to brag, show you how depressed I was. When you walk up to the wedding, it was a violinist playing R&B songs. $3,500. I didn't hear one song from this lady. Then she wanted a singer from American Idol. This nigga wasn't even top 10. He came to Hollywood and got sit back home. Asking for his prices, he was like about $6,000. I said, hey bro, them top 5 prices. I was depressed, dog. So I started, when you depressed, you put stuff in front of your depression versus dealing with it, right? First thing I did was like start playing Call of Duty. Right? Which every black man know, that's not the game for black men if you don't have friends in the game. Because I didn't know them little white boys talk to you crazy. I ain't got the energy for that. I'm playing to get away from my stress. This white boy killed me. Gotcha, nigger. I was like, what, nigga, what? And they don't let up because they know you'll never find them. This nigger can't reload his weapon. Bang, bang, nigger, and you just mad. Mad. But what you gonna do? You can't find at 370, whitey, whitey, whitey. You ain't gonna be able to find it. You know, you play Call of Duty, you know, white people say nigger on there all day long. White people, y'all know, don't sit here and act like I'm making this shit up. You go ask your white coworker, can I ask you a second? What, Daniel? Do you play the game Call of Duty? Oh, I love it. I love it. I heard this comedian on stage last night at the Laugh Factory. He says when you guys, white guys play the game, you call the other players nigger. He's gonna, what? Daniel, do you use the word nigger when you play those games? Oh, are you wearing like a wire or anything? You can just be honest with me. Yes, I do, and I love it. My wedding cost me $65,000. Yeah, we was married for 20 minutes. Y'all married? That's what's up. Don't do no big ass wedding, I don't care what she say. Do courthouse or destination. Don't let her talk you into it. I did the whole, they talked me into it. We got married in some castle. Some city out in like, somewhere out there near Frisco. She wanted we had a violinist, Asian lady, right? I don't know why I looked at you, Filipino lady actually. She had glasses. And she was playing R&B songs as you walked in the wedding on a violin. Yeah, $7,500, I was pissed. Then she wanted an American Idol singer. Asking his prices, he was like, it'll be 10 bands. I said, you didn't make it to Hollywood. We ever had to serve somebody? Oh. Here's the thing, your friend's gonna lie to you. When I needed to serve my ex-wife, all my friends like, oh, I got you, it's nothing, let me do it, it's nothing. Then at the day of the time of service, oh, I don't want to get in your business like that. I had to hire this Mexican dude. I love Mexicans, Trump, they're amazing. This is a Mexican nigga, true story, his name is Alejandro, dog. He's like, what time do you get home? I said 6 o'clock, I will be there. I said, all right, bet. I got to my house at 5:30, I can't make this up. I was looking for the nigga. Around 5:45, he just walked out some bushes. He's like, Sydney? I kid you not, dog. I wish I could make this shit up. Little nigga. I was like, Alejandro? He was like, yes. Hey, he had a UPS package, right? Swear to God. It had her name on it. It had Amazon. He goes, women love packages. That's what he said. He had it down to a science, dog. He said, women love packages. So I would say, hello, I have a package for you. She will be elated. He said, and then I would say, you've been served. And it was a box cut open with like divorce papers in there. I was like, oh shit. I said, that's motherfucking genius. He said, see, I know. He said, but you can't be around. So I hid on my daddy life, dog. Lord rest his soul. I went into some bushes real quick. Because we lived right there, so I went into some bushes, and look, I just went bow real quick. And it was like thorn bushes. So I'm sitting there like bleeding a little bit on my hip, right? And I gotta be quiet. And we had a little Frenchie at the time, right? He knocking on the door. He's like, hello? Hello, I have a package for you. You can hear her coming down. He look at me, told you, right? She opens the door, dog. She's, oh my God, I didn't order anything. He goes, no, you've been served. He said, you have a beautiful dog. And he walked off. And I was in the bush. He's like, it's done. I was like, okay, good. And I was back in these streets.
I wish my parents were some hoes, dog. I know, for real, because everybody gives young parents a bad name. When you got a kid at like 16, everybody in high school is like, oh my God, your future is slim. Everybody be judging you because they be on WIC, but they grow up with their kids. They be having fun. You feel me? And now when they turn 40, their kids grown, they can live their life. My parents, ugh. I had an old daddy, dog. Y'all laughing, but y'all don't understand. My dad was born in 1932. I can hear you. He dead now. Like, I mean, it'd be weird if he was still alive. No, he'd be like 100. He'd be one of the niggas in the hospital like, My dad was born in 1932. You know what that's like? That's like going to school, true shit. I would go to school and learn shit about black history niggas and come home and he know that. True story, dog. I'd be like, yo, we learned about Reverend Martin Luther King. He was like, easy on the Reverend. He had a problem with the hoes. Now, Frederick Douglass? That was a cool. Everybody got old people in their family. You know, when they get old, they need help. Like they got to use a walker or a cane. My dad had to do that shit in high school, but he was prideful. He didn't want to use it. It pissed my mama off. We be playing Scrabble, this nigga cheating. The word is za 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 za. My mama be pissed. That's not a word, Ted. It is. I was in the Navy. It means ya 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 ya. Then he would get up and go to the restroom. I can't make this up. And the guy. He would go to the restroom, but he didn't use his cane. Right? He too prideful to use his shit. So now he walking like he walking on a balance beam. You know, when you keep walking, you want to brag to be like, yeah, bitch, I don't even need it. True shit. He go in the bathroom, all you hear is, My mama pissed. Shit. She go in the bathroom, nigga, did you fall? My daddy underground prideful. I didn't fall. I slid down the wall.